It's been a while since I've done a drawing video. I think it's probably because, I'm not that interested in my format. I had to change my format up. So now here's me changing the format. Here's me looking into the camera and not looking at the screen instead. I gotta get used to that. But I picked up a few tricks. Ah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Yeah. It's called After Effects. So I picked up a few tricks, and this is a night draw. Excuse me. So here we are back on the goddamn Metro. I'm gonna wet your whistle a little bit before I get into this little tale by showing you a guy I drew with my Staetdler lead holder using a 2H piece of lead inside of there, which is very light, so light that you have to press pretty hard. And that's a pentel ink brush, Japanese ink brush. I'll try and put links to those in the show notes if I can find them on Amazon. I bought this brush when I was in Japan. This guy stayed relatively still. This was around 10:30 at night, and I'm a sleepy motherfucker. So right here, this is about 2 a.m. I saw this guy who was sitting pretty still. It was one of the last trains back, and I honestly cannot remember drawing this. But what it looks like is that I was sort of figuring out the planes of his face, being very general. I vaguely remember drawing this, but I was so sleepy. I wasn't drunk. I know what you're thinking. I had myself one Jack and diet, and yeah, this is it. I think this guy, although he was still, he was looking up, which is the worst. The best thing you can get is the kind of person who's looking in their phone or their Kindle or whatever, which is most people on the Metro. This guy was looking dead at me. I think he might have seen me, but it was so late. Like I said, it was 2, so he was probably half asleep as well. My hands kept falling asleep and sort of sloshing around while I was drawing this, but here is, I added a few shadows to his face, good shadow on his neck. That's my favorite part of this, actually, the shadow on his neck and his face. Putting some inks on his jacket, some abstract shapes. I was probably passing out then too. And I added a little demon character or something on the right. I don't know what that was. Maybe I remember this a little bit. I was so half conscious while drawing this. I remember being scared, like, oh shit, I'm gonna wake up and this GoPro will be gone. But no, it was not gone. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Hope you like the new format. I'm experimenting.